Maybe I won't get rained on. We'll see. Today I am just walking and thinking about how when we know that we're going to be separated from something that we love, how that becomes even more precious to us than ever. And I was thinking, why can't we just have that deep appreciation every day? So the place that I'm in now, that I've lived for almost a decade, is like my home. It's the most special place I've ever been. And yet, coming up, I now know that I'll be leaving it. And for an indefinite amount of time. And now it has become more precious than ever. I say that, I've always been grateful, daily even, of how wonderful it is, but now it's a whole new level. I'm crying, and sad songs make me think of this place, and it's just very pronounced because I know that I only have a little bit of time left in it. And it's the same way with people, of course. Especially in relationship, we get used to each other and we live our lives every day, and it becomes ordinary, and we take each other for granted, and we're hard on each other and critical and all of that. Maybe even less loving. And we look for faults, as opposed to if we know that that person is going away or has become ill and we could lose them, then in that moment they can do nothing wrong, and they become so wonderful and cherished. It's silly, but we're that way. It's like I think we understand intellectually that everything is impermanent here. But I don't think we have really taken that in, or we would live by it more often, more regularly. Instead, I think change still shocks us in a lot of ways. Have you ever thought, something I try to do is memento mori. I try to remember very regularly that I'm going to die, and that changes the moments. I can look forward and know that this very moment, 5 years from now, 10 years, 30 especially, this moment is going to be a golden lit memory that feels so wonderful. And here I am right now in it. So let me really be here and be present and feel it and give my love, my attention. But that's a practice, it's not like it comes naturally. I think eventually it does, maybe, but yeah, so we have this illusion of permanence, even though we know better, assuming that things will just kind of carry on as they do. And this familiarity creates the sense that our experience is just endless, and familiarity creates a loss of interest, maybe, or an appreciation is a better way to say it. And I just think that's a shame. As much as it's so very painful, loss is what it introduces contrast. Even, we need to be in despair to appreciate our joy. We need to be sick for a period of time to appreciate the vitality that is just coursing through our bodies and the abilities that we have to just do the things of daily life. We might not always have those. It's likely that we won't. And we adapt to these really ordinary blessings. It's a good practice. Something I've been doing is, you could do it anytime, but before bed, before dinner, in the shower in the morning, becoming very aware of how wonderful it is that you can stand, that you have hot water pouring over you. You have probably a guarantee of nourishing food that day. You're going to be hugged by somebody who loves you. You have a brain that can think and remember and plan and take action. You have resources to support your life. You know, all of these little ordinary things. Tomorrow, my husband goes for a work task for a while that we weren't expecting. And so now I feel that too, in addition to what's happening here with this place and what we're looking at in the near future. A new place altogether. So very different. Now I'm hugging him longer, gazing at him longer, really not able to see faults, just in that love. And I just think, we need to be this way as much as possible, always. Of course, we have to challenge each other in long relationship, especially. I believe that we're here to grow together in marriages and other long-term relationships, and so we have to hold each other accountable and grow, but maybe with more love and less of a critical nature. I don't have all the answers. I'm just thinking about this way that we are. One aspect of why things might feel painful when we realize that separation or loss is coming is that we realize that we haven't been present. We realize that maybe we were there physically but not mentally, especially now with all the distractions and screens and notifications and everything we have to do. And we have a sense maybe of regret, or that we've squandered something that was precious, and we can now see just how much. Think about everything that is real and true for you right now, every ordinary thing, and how think about how it would become sacred if it were ending. Your abilities or someone around you tonight that you're so used to. A place. When time is limited, all of the superficial concerns seem to fall away, don't they? But we have brains to know in advance that our time is limited. And we know that everything we love, we will eventually become separated from. So I think now is the time to realize in this moment as much as possible that all these little ordinary things are so sacred. I was gonna go this way, but I think I won't because we're getting some kind of strong wind gusts. So